Hello class. Today we're going to do some video notes on graphing systems of inequalities. Remember what we have been doing, we've been doing graphing systems of equalities, of equations, okay? These are going to be inequalities. So let's take a look at number 1. Here we have x is greater than 5. So we're going to go over to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? And remember that if there is no equal sign, so no equal part, okay? Remember that we have a dashed line. So there's no equal part to this. So we're going to have a dashed line at x is greater than 5. So we go to 5. We're going to put our dashed line right here. Okay? It says x is greater than 5. So let's see, would we shade to the right or to the left? Well, let's see. Here's 6. Is 6 greater than 5? 6 is greater than 5. That's a true statement. True. So that's the way we shade. So we're going to shade over here to the right. Now to the left, if I choose 4, is 4 greater than 5? Is 4 greater than 5? That's a false statement. So there are no solutions over here. All the solutions are on this side. All of these points are solutions to this inequality. For example, if I chose this point right here, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 7, 3. 7, 3 is a solution to this inequality because 7, which is your x value, 7 is greater than 5. So that makes that a solution. Well, we have another one. So let's graph this one. Y is less than or equal to 4. So we're going to go to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have an equal. So if we do have an equal part, then we have a solid line. Okay, since it's solid, that means any point on the line is a solution for that inequality. So we're going to have a solid line. Okay, it says y is less than 4. So if I go above it, that's 5. Is 5 less than or equal to 4? No, that's a false statement, so we would not shade up here. Let's try on the line. 4. Is 4 less than or equal to 4? Whoops, I used the wrong symbol. Sorry about that, guys. Is 4 less than or equal to 4? Yes, 4 is equal to 4. That's a true statement. So all the points on this line are solutions. Let's try a point below. 3. Is 3 less than or equal to 4? Yes, that's a true statement. So we're going to shade below this line. All of these points are solutions to that inequality. Okay, now that we put them together, we look for where the shading overlaps, which is right over here. The shading overlaps right over here. And this region right here is known as the solution to the system. Where the shading overlaps is the solution to the system. All the points in the shaded region. So, what about the points on the dashed line? They would not be part of the solution. What about the points on the solid line? Yes, they would be part of the solution. So any point on the solid line and any point in the double shaded region, they would be solutions to the system. So, for example, the point that I had talked about earlier, 7, 3, that would be a solution. Solutions, 7, 3. How about this point right here? 8, 0. How many points could I come up with? I could come up with an infinite number of solutions in this area. Okay, points out here? No. This point? Now that point is a solution for the first one, but not for the second one. So this would not be a solution to the system. What about a point down here? That would not be a solution for the first one, but it would be a solution for the second one. So this would be no. It has to be a solution for both in order for it to be a solution for the system. Now when it says solve, your answer is your shaded, your double shaded region, your graph. Okay, those would be your, this represents your solution. So it's not a single point like what we've been doing. It's not a single point. Okay, let's take a look at number 2. Let's graph these two lines. So starting off with our y-intercept, plus 3, so 1, 2, 3. Our slope is 2 over 1, so rise 2, run 1. Rise 2, run 1. Okay. We have an equal part, so it's going to be solid. Now, where do we shade? Well, here's what I would do if I was you. First of all, the inequality says less. So we would want to shade below the line. Below the line. Now, if you can't tell that that's below the line, then you kind of need to do a test point. For example, 0, 0. If I plug 0, 0 in here, I would get 0 is less than or equal to 2 times 0 plus 3. So is 0 less than or equal to 3? That is a true statement. Anytime you have a true statement, you know that means that that point is a solution, and we should shade that direction. Okay, let's go ahead and plot the second one. So plus 1. The slope is negative 1 over 1, so down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1. There's no equal, so it's going to be dashed. Okay, it's a less than, so we shade below it. Okay, and where is our solution located? To the system. Because we have two solutions here, here, and here. But the solution to the system, to both of them, is going to be where they overlap. Okay, so that's going to be this portion right down here. Any point in this shaded region is a solution to this system. Okay, what about green? Green is the color for your video notes quiz. What about on here, on the dashed line? Dashed line, no solution. Solid line, yes. So any point on this solid line is a solution. So let me go ahead. Let's use, I wish I had another color. This solution, This is a solution, that point's a solution, that point's a solution, that point's a solution. Any point in here is a solution. Any point out here is not a solution to the system. Okay? Since the printer messed up, we won't do number 3. So I want you to try number 4 on your own. One little thing here, remember you have to put them in slope-intercept form. So you're going to have to change. Let's do one together and you can do the other one. You're going to have to change these to slope-intercept form. So remember slope-intercept form? Y, and in this case, is going to have an inequality and not mx plus b. So in here is going to be your inequality symbol. So we're going to subtract the 2x on both sides. Okay, 2x minus 2x cancels. We get y is greater than or equal to negative 2x plus 4. Now we're ready to graph it. Now we're ready to graph it. Don't forget, when you divide by a negative number, don't forget this rule. The inequality changes direction. Okay? Don't forget to change your inequality if you divide or multiply by a negative number on both sides. Okay? So tomorrow I'm going to look for your graph. I'm going to look for an answer for number 4, your graph. And I want to see 3 points. Name 3 points in the solution and 3 points that are not in the solution. Okay? Alright, awesome. Guys, have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow.